joining us today and sharing that insight. Now we move on to our next news. South Korean court has sentenced former Prime Minister Han Duck-soo to 23 years in jail for the charges including engaging in a key action of insurrection concerning former President Yoon Suk-yeol's declaration of martial law in December of 2024. According to reports, the Seoul Central District Court has found Han guilty because he was considered instrumental in setting up the outward appearance of a cabinet meeting that facilitated the martial law declaration. However, the lower court has also found Han guilty of related charges such as perjury and creating false document, and Han had denied wrongdoing for all charges except partial perjury. Now for this discussion, we welcome Dr. Sanjay Kumar. He's a journalist at the Korea Herald, joins us live from Seoul. Thank you very much, Dr. Sanjay, for joining us. Good to see you. Now looking at this, how significant is this?
It was expected to be ruled out, and today, ruling out the possibility of delaying the justice, the court has announced the verdict, and people were expecting that something sort of this would come out. And the court has recognized in its ruling that it was an insurrection and the role of Han Duck-soo was there. So according to the, under a criminal act of Article 87, he is likely to be brought to books, and he is going to face this 23 years of imprisonment. So this is the overall situation today.
Right. And what political impact could this verdict have for future of South Korean politics, and how do you think politicians use their right and power moving on?
See, in South Korean politics, these kind of verdicts had been there before also. Many leaders had been imprisoned, including the presidents. But later on, after a few years, when the regime changed, when the administrations changed, somehow the apology and all these things were somehow through apologies, and many relaxations were given based on health issues and others. So that would be a future course of action. Maybe after a few years, it cannot be ruled out. But in current circumstances, when DP is in power, and especially the anger of people is lively, or at least if it is not fading away soon, no government in South Korea, the current one or the next one, would be taking this as a risk to pardon. So that is why, for Han Duck-soo, it is a very difficult time. And he has been found guilty by the court that he had a role in undermining the constitutional order, and that is why this Article 87 has proven him guilty, and he is going to face this imprisonment.
Great. And as you highlighted, there has been, this is not the first case that South Korea has seen of political imprisonment of political elite. Do you think that the fact that DP is in charge right now, or the current South Korean government, do you think that had any role to play in how this case has, how the verdict was given, or how serious this has been taken?
See, officially, the DP is not part of it. It is being done, this justice is being delivered as part of the Korea's legal system, the constitutional system, and the court ruling is also part of it. But the role of the political pressure cannot be, ruled out, because it is the DP and it is the politicians who saved the constitutional order, and that is why people and politicians are on one side, and the authorities of that administration are on one side. So there cannot be it cannot be denied that there is a relationship here, but the rulings are not done based on that relationship. but there will be a political chaos now. Even now also, the manner in which is being ruled out, many are saying that Han Duck-soo had not done anything, and he is becoming a kind of a scapegoat, and President Yoon should take the full responsibility, and he only should be punished. And people are anticipating it as a like precedent to the to Yoon's verdict, which is about to come. He is facing 8 trials, so all these trials are going to give a very negative verdict from Yoon's standpoint. So the political circles, definitely they are going to have a lot of hue and cry from both the sides. So already Korean society is polarized, but on the case of on the issue of insurrection, the political polarization, especially in the conservative bloc, has gone passive, because they want to start a fresh politics with fresh agendas. There are different agendas in politics, and they have got a new leadership also, the PPP. So that is why it would be very interesting to see how they are going to protect their leader, and especially deal with issues like Han Duck-soo.
With that, I would like to thank Dr. Sanjay Kumar for joining us from Seoul and sharing that insight. Thank you very much.